Welcome to the Purposely Aligned Entrepreneur Podcast presented by Boss Girl Creative. This is episode number 452. Today, I'm talking more about affiliate marketing and using Pinterest to market your content. Now, let's dive in. Have you already found business success but feel lonely at the top? Or do you feel like you're at a place in your business where others just don't get it? Or maybe you feel like you have to make yourself smaller in order for others to not feel less than. Or maybe just a little bit of all three? But with all that said, there is good news because I've been there and I see you, sister. I'm Taylor Bradford, the torchbearer of this podcast and sisterhood, and I'm here to lead and inspire you to stay purposely aligned in the success you have found and provide you with support, guidance, and a sisterhood to keep going. Because I do get it. Your business journey isn't meant to be traveled alone. So grab a notebook, your favorite pen, and a bevy, and let's dive into this together with this latest podcast episode. Welcome to the Purposely Aligned Entrepreneur Podcast presented by Boss Girl Creative and me. Hey, welcome to this episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Taylor Bradford. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we are talking about affiliate marketing and using Pinterest and how that can help you market your content, and also talking about how to utilize affiliate marketing and things you become an affiliate for, and using Pinterest, using your blog, using your website, etc. So that is the topic we will be tackling today. Before we get there, reminder, I have a brand new Facebook community that I would love for you to be a part of. Go to bossgirlcreative.com/community to get yourself in. Make sure you answer all of the questions. Answering all of the questions gets you into the community. And if you don't answer all of the questions, it unfortunately does not get you into the community. So please do so. I would love to have you be a part of that. Okay, now let's find out what's been going on in social media land with this week's social media headlines. Social media headline number one. Last week, social media CEOs faced tough questions over child protection in U.S. Senate. In a tense session, senators pushed their case that social platforms need to do more to protect young users. Social media headline number two. Meta launches new Engaged View attribution option for video ads. This option will provide insight into conversions a day after ad exposure. Social media headline number three. Universal Music will pull its tracks from TikTok. And this actually happened on February the 1st. Tracks from the biggest stars or some of the biggest stars in the world are no longer available within TikTok. Social media headline number four. Instagram is testing a new option to preview feed post placement before publishing. This will be or could be a handy way to maintain your IG profile aesthetic. Social media headline number five. Pinterest publishes a new agency guide to pin marketing in 2024. The guide provides marketing-specific insights based on pin trends. Social media headline number six. X, formerly known as Twitter, makes its vertical video feed ads available to all advertisers. X says that over 100 million users watch vertical video in the app every day. And the final social media headline this week, LinkedIn is removing its creator mode option. They are doing away with their dedicated creator mode profile tools. And that wraps up this week's social media headlines. Okay, so let's get into where we are in my social experiment with everything that I've been doing for the last 10 weeks. And officially, my account has 31 followers. I think I have 11 followers on Facebook. And my account on Instagram is reaching nearly 2,000 accounts with 31 followers, which is pretty wild, actually. I have 77 reels posted as of today, and my most top performing reel was just a couple days ago. I've got one sitting at 1,664 views. One is at 1,151. I've got one at 998, and then several of them are in the 100s. I've got one that's at 2,500, and that one actually took off over on Facebook, which is wild. And it wasn't me posting it to Facebook that took off. It is in the suggested content from Instagram via Facebook, because the same reel only has a couple of views on my actual Facebook page, which it's crazy. It's like the wild, wild west. Understanding and watching how this actually functions. And of course, I'm doing this from the business brain, right? So I have experience with all of the things that I'm doing, but it's a brand new account. And so it's a patience game. It's a mindset game. I actually had somebody comment, a fellow affiliate marketer, comment on one of my reels last night. And because I posted one about books and how to make money if you love to read books. And this person commented and then dropped into my DMs, and we had a lengthy conversation about just the journey. And really, she was wondering if I'd invested in the same course. And I guess she watched my highlights, she realized that yes, I had. And anyways, I told her, honestly, I'm doing this as a social experiment, and I'm just staying curious. And I talked about all the things I have invested in as a business owner through the years. And this goes all the way back to my first huge investment. And prior to the first huge investment in 2015, I had bought into smaller things. I'd also attended conferences that were blogging related or social media related. But the first huge investment I made back in 2015, and honestly, I have no clue what it costs now, but it can't be what it cost then, was B School. And B School was a huge investment back then. And so, yeah. And since investing in B School, I've invested in a myriad of programs to continue to learn, but also to stay open to what it is people are teaching and what information they're sharing, how they're teaching it, how they're sharing it, how the course is laid out, what platform is being used. So obviously it's research for me, but also curiosity, fascination, and I just want to know all the things. And I want to know if somebody can teach me something I don't already know. And then I can utilize those things to then come here and be like, guess what I learned? And so this has been an interesting journey so far, and 77 reels so far. So, and I don't know when Instagram actually updates your reach on your account. It's not the same every single day. So 77 divided by 3. So my morning post that's happening after I record this episode is 26 days. I have been creating content for this Instagram for 26 straight days. And I can tell you there's a strain on creativity that this puts on you. And also, trying to bring out your personality in the monotonous tasks that you are basically tasked to do, which is within the first 0 to 10,000 followers, you are supposed to be in a growth phase. That is what's being taught by people that are already making 6 and 7 figures doing this. One thing that I would like to notate is that the majority of people, actually all of them, except the one that I mentioned last week, that is truly a business owner that wanted to learn how to scale her online business even more than what she was already doing. So everyone that I have stumbled into was not a business owner and definitely does not have a business mindset. I mentioned that last week. So what is being shared is actually kind of bad advice, which is making me cringe a little bit because they're saying digital marketing, aka affiliate marketing. Or they'll say affiliate marketing, aka digital marketing. Well, the latter, affiliate marketing, aka digital marketing, is more sensical than digital marketing, aka affiliate marketing. Because marketing online is digital marketing. And then affiliate marketing is a type of digital marketing. It's not AKA. So that's misinformation. And it's coming from people that don't know. And they're just mimicking other people who are teaching the things they don't know. And that's so frustrating. They are actively teaching going to sign up for Amazon Associates, and getting an affiliate classification with Amazon through their associates program, and then getting a Pinterest business account, and then taking images out of Amazon and then posting your affiliate links in Amazon. Well, Amazon and Pinterest, well, first of all, that's really spammy. Second of all, you have to disclose that's a Federal Trade Commission's order, and no one's teaching that part. Third of all, it's getting people's Pinterest accounts banned by giving this information, which is misinformation. And it's because nobody has taught them any of this. They are just mimicking other people and sharing misinformation. So I am really looking forward to the day that my account takes off so that I can come out of this growth phase and get into conversion and education, because that is what I'm really good at. But I have to play the game. I have to do what it is that they're claiming to do, which is kind of challenging because you do want to, or I want to squash the misinformation. But, I have an account on Instagram that's 31 people right now. And, my other accounts on Instagram aren't huge. Like, I don't have hundreds of thousands of followers on my other accounts that I have on Instagram. But I've been online for a really long time and I do know what I'm talking about. But that's really hard when you can't really show that authority through a social media channel. And part of it is with my original Instagram account, I have probably deleted 6,000 to 8,000 humans off of my original Instagram account. Like, my original Instagram account is as old as Instagram. My Pinterest account is as old as Pinterest. My Facebook account, the first one I created, is as old as when Facebook finally allowed me to have an account, which was when they allowed alumni who still had a college email to get a Facebook account. Like, that's as old as my account is. I think that was 2010-ish. So I've had an account with Facebook since 2010. Twitter already existed, so I am not as old as Twitter, but, not far off of it. So, and I don't have accounts that exploded. Like, my Pinterest account is probably my largest account. I think there's 36,000 followers there. But even that number is not a huge number in comparison to some influencers. Anyways, all that to say, I cannot wait till my account explodes so that I can get into this teaching mode. Also, so that I can say, hey, this is what is replicatable. If you want to add this as a revenue stream for you, this is what you do. This is what is replicatable. That's what I am really doing this social experiment for, so that I understand what's replicatable, because there's no reason for any of us to be reinventing the wheel. I mean, honestly, that's why these people are mimicking each other and providing the misinformation. And I need to get to a point where I can show I've got the clout with a number following, which really sucks, but that's the game we're in. I have to get to a certain number following so I can be like, hey, listen up. I need you to follow me because you're sharing misinformation. and you don't understand these platforms and you're not getting the education that you need in order to be speaking these claims because the claims are wrong. So let's talk about Pinterest. So I create a reel and I share the reel, obviously through Instagram. Then I go and take the link from the reel on Instagram, because the only way to get the same audio out is to grab the URL and use a URL tool on the internet to pull the video down that holds the audio attached. If you were just to save it or download it to your phone, it pulls the audio out, which totally sucks, but that's what happens. I believe you can save it automatically to your phone, but for whatever reason, that's not working on this account. And I don't create a ton of reels anywhere else, so this is the knowledge that I have as of right now. So if I want the audio to stay attached to the video that I created, then I will take the URL, use a tool called Snap Insta, which you just go to the website. You don't download an app for it. Snap Insta, you paste the URL, it does its magic. It then allows you to have the video, and then you click the download button. And if you're on an iPhone, it downloads up into the little URL bar. Once it goes solid blue, you click on it, you click on the word download, and then you find the one that you just downloaded, you click on it, and then you got to save it to your camera roll. And at that point, you have the video with the audio still attached. You have lost some pixels in that process, but it just is what it is. But it prevents you from having to create the same reel and try to find the same music on Facebook. So now you go share it to Facebook and you add it as a reel and you pull your same description that you used in Instagram over to Facebook. So you just go back in, hit the edit button, open it up, select all, copy, and then take it over to Facebook. Now, the one thing on Facebook is you don't get to make your text all pretty. For whatever reason, it all jumbles together, and all you can control is the spacing between the letters, and that's it. The spacing between the letters. So you don't get to make it pretty. You just have to get over that part. So then you post it to Facebook. The thing that I recently added this past week was Pinterest. And so last week I told you about the Google tool, the development tool that allows you to track your website URL based on specific data. If you haven't listened to that episode, go listen to it because it really is a game changer for you using your website and you understanding where people are coming from. So go back and listen to episode 451. So I'm using that tool and I'm saying, so I'm going into my Pinterest account. Instead of creating a brand new account, I have just created a board that I'm now uploading all of these reels as idea pins because that's where I can share video. Now, I could also go grab my Instagram link and then share it as a pin on Pinterest. But right now I'm testing idea pins. And so I'm uploading that video that I already have on my camera roll. And then I grab the description again. It's probably still saved because I just posted it over in Facebook. But I grab the description and I load that in and it looks like it's doing the same thing as Facebook. It's jumbling it all together, so whatever. And then I am using the Google development tool and I'm adding campaign tracking data to it and getting the link. But then I'm also using Bitly, and which is built into the Google development tool to create a shortener. I don't have to do that. I could just use the super, super long link. And, but I'm using the Bitly because now that's attached to my Bitly account and I can go see if anybody's clicking on those links. Even though I can see that data in Pinterest, it will allow me to see a better click-through rate or compare to what Pinterest data is sharing. And so I upload that and then I create, publish the idea pin. Now, something to note, and this again goes back to that misinformation and sharing affiliate links. Pinterest is trying to be a community. I don't know how long ago it was where they actually introduced a thing called community. They squashed it really fast, so that didn't really take off, but they want people to be social on their platform. It is a social media platform. It is not intended to be like Instagram or Facebook or X, but they do want you to be a little bit social on there by, commenting, hearting, repinning, etc. So what I find interesting with the misinformation, you have to be really careful with sharing affiliate links out on Pinterest. First of all, link shorteners are not allowed. Well, let me caveat that because my Bitly links are working. My Bitly links are against my legit URL. They're not cloaking an affiliate link. So I think as of right now, based on what I can tell, my links are all working. My Bitly links are all working. If you were to use a Bitly link to cloak an affiliate link, that might get you banned or may get the link to not work. So you have to be careful with that. And Pinterest is not clear within their terms because I just did a huge deep dive trying to figure it out. They say that some shorteners are not allowed, but they don't tell you which shorteners are not allowed. There is nothing within any part of their terms of service. So their basic terms, their community guidelines, their affiliate marketing guidelines, even in their business tools, it is not clear what they do not allow. And I wanted to reach out to a couple of people that are actively teaching Pinterest. One of them, who I have followed forever, I just realized completely shut down everything that she was doing online. So I don't think that person would be a great person to reach out to. The other person that actively teaches Pinterest, I need to find somebody online that has a direct connection to her so I can just reach out and ask my question. So I will be doing that. So stay tuned for an update because when you're not clear in your own terms of service, it's super frustrating to know how to work around not getting your account banned or, spammed or whatever. And so it's frustrating when you're looking for the black and white and the black and white doesn't exist. It's gray. Just come out and say what you can't do, Pinterest. Like that's really where we're at. So what these people are now teaching people that don't know any better is to create an Amazon associate account in a niche that you feel comfortable sharing in, that you have a passion behind, whatever. Then go get a Pinterest business account, take a graphic off of Amazon, and then load it in and then link it. But now they're saying to use StanStore to create, it's kind of like a Linktree. StanStore, which is a paid service that you are able to sell things through. It's very convenient. So you can use StanStore as your Instagram URL, and then you can link all of these affiliate links into your StanStore, and you are then sharing your StanStore link to the thing that you're pinning, which is a whole nother ballgame because then your StanStore is just a bunch of affiliate links. Like I'm really confused by that. And so what I'm seeing is not only the misinformation, but the misunderstanding about how all of this works, like globally, right? So when you are an affiliate for something, you really need to be producing content that backs up that relationship. You shouldn't just be pinning things that are affiliate links from Amazon. Like that's really what an Amazon affiliate store is for. Like, and then you go out and create the content and then push people to your Amazon storefront. Like that is a better flow because then the content you're producing on Instagram lands people to your profile URL, which might be a StanStore, but could just be your Amazon storefront link. And then there's all the products and you can be as spammy as you want because that's the purpose of having an Amazon storefront. It shouldn't be a purpose to just randomly, willy-nilly link products out to Pinterest. Because again, Pinterest wants to be a community. They want you to create valuable content to share to their audience, which is the soccer mom. I mean, honestly, that's what Pinterest was created for, is to make women's lives easier at dinner time. That's really what Pinterest was made for. And that is not what is being taught, which is really frustrating. So, what are some best practices when it comes to affiliate marketing and your own brand? Well, don't be spammy like what I've just been talking about. Like, that's first and foremost. Second is that you should be creating content around the thing that you are an affiliate for, whether that is creating a video and uploading it as an idea pin, whether that is writing a blog post, whether that is like, you fill in the blank. So they're basically saying you can become an Amazon associate, then create a 2-page website and sell that thing. Well, if your commission is only 4% from Amazon, that is a terrible way to try and make money online. Honestly, do you know how many URLs and 2-page landing systems, lead systems that you would be creating just to link something that you're only making up to a 4% commission on? Absolutely not. The whole purpose of learning these high income skills that I've been talking about since 10 weeks ago is to make money off of something that could potentially make you a decent amount of pocket change, a high ticket affiliate offer. And that is not going to be coming from Amazon. You are not going to make a 30% to 40% commission rate off of Amazon anytime soon. Like, if you are a top Amazon associate performer, you might garner 20%. Like, I had for a while when I was actively blogging, I had a 20% commission rate from Amazon in the fashion and beauty realm. Like, I earned that. I didn't do a good job with that, but I had that opportunity. So the most that you can get out as a top performer is 20%. Now, you would be creating content within a niche. So one girl that I follow on Instagram is really in like the home organization niche. This is what she excels at, in creating content around, and then links out to her Amazon storefront. She is selling quantity. So 20% commission at quantity is a fat check every single month. But to get to that level means you have to have a humongo audience that is constantly buying on Amazon. And most people are constantly buying on Amazon anyway. But to earn that kind of level of percentage, you have to produce a lot through Amazon. So again, just misinformation and utilizing Pinterest in a way that Pinterest will shut you down because you're just being spammy. You're not creating content, or these people are not teaching how to appropriately create the content. They are utilizing the methods that they've learned in the wealth niche and thinking that that actually applies. And some of it does, but most of it doesn't. Like it's just bad advice. It really is bad advice. So if you have a brand and you are an affiliate for other things that will help your audience do better, will help your audience grow, will help your audience lives easier, then yes, I want you to explore affiliate programs that have at least a 30% commission rate so that you can attract some of those high ticket affiliate things, aka money, into your pocket, but then also offering lower priced items. But again, the lower the price, the more volume you have to sell in order to make it relevant to your pocketbook. And I don't know how many people enjoy chump change. I mean, a few pennies every now and then just doesn't pay bills, right? So that's why high ticket affiliate marketing is kind of the sweet spot. But there's just not that many niches that have products for sale that are high ticket. And you would have to be, like, if we go back and look at the Amazon thing, I mean, you'd have to be selling Apple laptops. You would have to be selling Sony TVs, the Samsung Frame TV. Like, you'd have to be selling those higher ticket items to make it really worth your while and to do kind of that two-step lead page system. But again, I don't think that that's smart business strategy. So all of this to say, if you're using Pinterest, which can be a valuable tool for your business, if you're not already using it, like Sugar Creek has booked paid business, like big dollars, paid business because we pin on Pinterest. We pin our content that we write for our blog on Pinterest. I have got booked business out of Pinterest, and not just like 50 cent booked business, like $10,000 booked business from Pinterest. So I personally know Pinterest works in my niches, and Pinterest has done a brilliant amount of traffic for all my other businesses. So if you're not already using Pinterest, or you haven't used Pinterest in a while, I want you to consider to use Pinterest for your business. And then if you're going to be an affiliate for whomever, create content that supports that affiliate offer that you're trying to get people to buy, instead of spammy linking in Pinterest, because that will be a surefire way for you to get your account suspended or shut down, or your links marked as spam. Like, surefire thing. And I would hate that for you. So, and then don't forget, if you are sharing a direct affiliate link for whatever reason, you've got to utilize the disclosures of the FTC. Like, you have to say that it's sponsored, or you have to say that it's an ad. Like, just put that in your description, and don't try to stuff it down at the bottom. Just get it out of the way, say it's sponsored, say it's an ad, and then write your description. That's where we're at. So, very, very interesting. And again, I cannot wait until my account is at a level where I can become the educator that I am, because this holding period is a true testament to my patience. Because I want to create content that really teaches the right things, really teaches the how-tos, the why you shoulds, the don't do this ever again kind of content, because that is so missing in this niche. That is so missing for people coming out of this. And yeah, they're making good money. Some of these people are making stupid good money without direction, and they're just mimicking each other. And I just want to squash it all. I just want to be like, hey, let me pull you aside. What you're doing is awesome, but you are sharing way too much misinformation, and it will eventually get you in trouble. And I don't want you to get in trouble. I really don't want these people. I want them to be successful, truly, but I don't want them to get in trouble. And I don't want them to continue spreading misinformation, because it's in abundance, which makes my heart hurt. Okay, anyways, let's wrap this up. If you have questions, please don't hesitate. Reach out to me. Again, I'd love for you to be in the community. It's a great place to ask questions. Go to bossgirlcreative.com/community. Again, answer every question that you see. Every question that you see, answer it, and actually do what I'm asking you to do to get into the community. Please do that. Otherwise, I won't let you in, and I want you to be there. So, but there's requirements to come in, and I need you to follow those things. So, anyways, I hope you have a great rest of the week. Until next time.
Oh, wait, before I go, thank you truly for your support of my own business journey and this podcast, The Purposely Aligned Entrepreneur. If you know another entrepreneur who is in the same business trenches, who has already found success but might be feeling a bit lonely in their journey, my hope is that you'll share this podcast and this sisterhood with them. Because this, what we do day in and day out, isn't meant to be done alone. Speaking of lonely, if you're ready to squash the business journey loneliness, stop what you're doing right now and join the sisterhood. Visit bossgirlcreative.com/sisterhood. I can't wait to see you in there.